Hello students, in this video we are going to discuss the short procedure and viva voce question for the experiment estimation of ferrous ion by potentiometric method. And the Burette solution what we use here is standard potassium dichromate, that is K2Cr2O7. And the pipette solution is unknown ferrous ion solution, or you can write it as FAS solution, that is ferrous ammonium sulfate. And the reagent what we use here is 10 mol of sulfuric acid and equivalent weight of ferrous ion. This will be used for the calculation purpose. It's 55.85. And here we use two electrodes, and the first electrode is indicator electrode, platinum electrode, and this will be connected to positive terminal. And the second electrode is reference electrode, is kelomal electrode, and this will be connected to negative terminal. And we have to draw two model graphs. And the first graph is volume of potassium dichromate in x-axis and EMF in y-axis. And the second graph is volume of potassium dichromate in x-axis and delta E by delta V in y-axis. So these are the 6 points you should write for short procedure along with the model graphs. So this is very, very important for your exam point of view. Now let us discuss the viva voce question. What are redox reaction? As you know from the name, both reduction and oxidation occur simultaneously. See, the answer is a chemical reaction in which one half is undergoing reduction and the other half is undergoing oxidation, where both occur simultaneously. Such reactions will be called as redox reactions, and the best example for this is Daniell cell, right? Next, what are the electrodes that is used in the potentiometric titration? As I told you, we use two electrodes. One is the indicator and the other one is the reference. And in the indicator is platinum electrode and the reference electrode is kelomal electrode. Next, define EMF. So it's the amount of charge produced in any material or cell is called as electromotive force. Next, what is the unit for electromotive force? It is volt. And the fifth question, give example for an oxidant and an reducing agent. Some of the examples of oxidant are potassium permanganate, that is KMNO4, and potassium dichromate, K2Cr2O7. And the examples for reducing agent are oxalic acid, its formula COOH twice. ரெண்டு தடவை COOH வரும். Next, FeSO4 and ferrous ammonium sulfate, FAS. Next, name the ion which is reduced in this titration. As I told you, potassium dichromate, which we take in the burette, that is K2Cr2O7 2 minus, that will be reduced to Cr3 plus, right? Next, name the ion which is oxidized in this titration. So it is ferrous ion, Fe2 plus. Fe2 plus will be oxidized to Fe3 plus. So since both oxidation and reduction is carried out, hence we call redox titration. Next question. Explain why the EMF increases sharply at the endpoint. This is the principle which is explained in your manual, and you should know this is an important question. At the endpoint, ferrous ion are not available for oxidation because during the titration, once when you add potassium dichromate continuously, you'll be having increase in EMF where your ferrous will be completed oxidized to ferric at one particular point. That means at the end point, all the ferrous ion will be completely oxidized to ferric and there will not be any availability of ferrous ion. Hence, there is a sharp increase in the EMF. Next, write the name of the instrument used in this titration. It's potentiometer. So using potentiometer, we measure the EMF. The last question, what is the equivalent weight of ferrous ion? It is 55.85. Hope you have understood the short procedure and viva voce. Thank you.